What do you mean Charlie's in this game? What do you mean Charlie from Supernatural's in this game? What do you mean? She's the glasses? Alright, I'm trying to pull up the game. I will say I got minor spoilers, but I'm not too sad about it. I found out where Sayu is. No, not at all. It's been too long since I watched Supernatural, especially with Charlie being in the cast of it. So yeah, I found where Alexandra is. I found Vash the Stampede. I also figured out how to get into the attic. I also relearned that technically every door in the building results in a different type of Dorian. And I kind of want to spend a whole day looking at every different type of Dorian if it lets me. It might not let me because you can only talk to one item a day. Let me get data everything up. Four, six, eight, you appreciate that, baby, no money. Oh, game audio, Discord, because I am in VC because it's silly. Um. um, hold on. I'm gonna turn off Spotify I'm going to get back onto my Twitch so I can see it correctly. Oh, there's ads starting in 40 seconds. Um, the options. Did this work? This looks a lot better from my end. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for the ads and then I'll go back and start this. It says ads starting soon, but it's not going yet. Hold on, my ad's doing something funny. It's okay. I don't know why it's stuck on starting soon. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Ad in progress. Um, I'm just gonna lurk on Discord for a second. Oh, I'm not talking in Discord. No one could hear me if they were in VC with me. Now they can. Wait, do we get a thing? I know we. Oh, there's a Philza tag now. Do I want a Philza tag? Or. Hmm. Hmm. No, I'll keep with the balance one I have. Is the ad over? The ad is over! Okay, let's hop in. I'll be honest, I completely forgot where we were. Alright. Let's look at our phone at the moment. So, we're nowhere with Skylar. We haven't done anything with the phone. We're at friend status with Dorian. There is a way to get romance status with him. But I believe I have to friend a lot of people. Kurt and Rod, I still have to go find them because I think they're at a new window every day. And that's why the windows in the bedroom close. We got Timothy. Um I found Marinette is also in this game. I haven't met them. I'm still sad about the hate route with Eddie and Volt. Dante, we have to go back and talk to Dante. Um we also need to go back and talk to Dasha. We have love route with Chance. We need to go talk to Maggie. I made friends with Diana. Mm-hmm. Betty, I gotta go talk to Washford and Drysdale. I have to go back to going between their banter. Bobby Pin. Nita got to the friend status because I wanted to skip the stalking thing. I also, according to one of you, want Reggie really bad. So I'll see. What is actually Reggie's little thing right here? Oh, the app icon. Alright. Alright, so I think I need to go to bed before I do anything. Alright. Oh no, so the doors are open, so maybe they change. Oh wait, hold on, my sensitivity is still low. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about Reggie. Also, why the doorknob and not the whole desk? Um, there's a triangle in here too. Um, fuck. Does anybody remember when Timothy wanted to meet next? Does anybody remember when that was? Does anybody know when Timothy wants to meet? Oh, is the breaker box sparking? Oh, because I got a bad root with it. It's in here again. Sports equipment. Yeah. So this is the room where Sayu's in. So I think it's just if I look at this, I find Sayu. Oh no! Hold on. Ah. It's set to date everything. Hold on, let me do this. Are you hearing stuff now? There should be soft music. Yeah, there we go. No judge me.
Hey, no judging here, pal. Look, why don't we just start over?
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... You're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the Duke of Dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock! Oh, hell yeah! Hey, thank you.
Daily, do you remember when Timothy wanted to meet next? Do you know? Because I was on a roll, but I've completely forgot when he wants to meet next. Hell yeah. Timothy Timepiece, the cat, Adrian DeGrasse. Do you know when he wanted to meet next? We might have to go back through my VODs after we talk to you, Dunk.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
I think it was 9? Okay. Smile politely.
Oh, thank you. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals.
Are we pals?
Totally! We might have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet. Anyway, it's great to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long?
He's using his Gene voice for this guy. I haven't heard this voice before. I would have to know Gene. Hold on, I can search that up.
Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
Sports have never. This is Chang. This is the voice used for Link Click. I just got busy.
Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much sometimes, but you gotta make time for yourself too.
The other one, he would have got sad that I don't like sports, but I'm also trying to be not trying to go for a romance route. I want to befriend as many people as I can, in the hopes of getting Dorian.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse.
Rawr.
This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now.
Oh, really? Weird.
Your inner athlete said, "Let's get it, baby!" And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
You're so right.
Hell yeah! Love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow, but I want to make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right? And bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Alright. Okay, so 9 o'clock. Oh. Not Dorian. It's noon now. So we can go around and say hi to more people. I kind of want to find a door, actually. You know, we're finding the back door.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
Because he's back door, so he's not facing towards us.
What are you looking at?
You're back, apparently, Dorian. Bottom Dorian. Oh, there's a couple of Dorians I think you might find fun. The back of your head?
That's right. It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings on outside.
In my backyard? What's in the backyard that's so important?
What's in the backyard simply does not concern you right now. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to Front Dorian.
Ah. Okay, I'll talk with them.
Good choice.
Alright. I got something. Oh, I think that's more stuff about Dorian. Yeah. Facing away from you. Talk to Front Dorian. This is something I want to do. Don't talk to the dresser itself. Alright. What time is it now? It is 3. Okay, so whatever's next, we talk to Timepiece. Thing is, I don't think... Can we talk to Front Dorian? Nope. We gotta wait till tomorrow to talk to him. Oh, I know who to... I know who to talk to. Where are they? Wait, they're in here. So I will warn you, these two that we're gonna meet do have a hard route, like a trigger route. I'm gonna do it anyways. Because
Normally, when you aim your date viators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two.
I got a hamper and the dirty laundry inside of it.
And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived.
Hamper.
One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
Mm-hmm. So this is Laura Bailey.
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
And this is Johnny. This is Bash the Stampede. Johnny Bravcon. My boy.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Toya's actor? Wait. Johnny is fucking Toya? He's dang Dobby? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on, I'm pulling up the phone. Who voices Dobby? Who voices Dobby in My Hero Academia? English. Hold on, it's giving me Japanese. English dub. No, that's Jason Librick. This is Johnny. Johnny, I can never say his last name. Who voices Vash the Stampede? English. Yeah, Johnny Wrong Bosk. It might be the tone he's using.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
Is this a bad time?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
You don't have to pretend to be okay.
We're not pretending, we're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper. Oh.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry.
Can we talk about why your voice is so gruff, sir? Why is it so gruff?
Whoa there. My content aware has given me a tickle. Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Usually I would skip it. But I want Vash and Stampede.
On with the show.
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway. That's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Durkee.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's got to try to put a happy face on things.
Yep, they fuck. Not a healthy fuck, but they fuck.
Turkey broods all the time like he's fucking Batman.
Or a gunslinger in red that is very angsty about the actions in the past. The superhero just like what?
What? No. You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Turkey.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
I don't mind learning about comic books.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Oh, so they are really fucking. Yeah, they're recommending laundry settings. The design of these characters, I want to eat them. They're so good.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
It's a pleasure to meet you two.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return.
Do not worry. I return well and soon.
You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Alright. I believe now. Oh, there's. Oh, Discord. Sam.
Oh, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're like dating your couch and your TV.
Must be nice having a job to ignore.
Ah, sorry, friend. I don't mean to complain. Just, I need to know how your whole, like, household object harem anime is going.
Is this the ex? I don't. They're like a friend who got me a job, and then I instantly got semi-fired from the job. I'm not sure, honestly.
Huh? Why not? It shouldn't be that hard to know where you stand with your refrigerator.
You'd be surprised. Yeah. It's just also complicated.
Welcome to dating, friendo. It's complicated for everybody. Humans, animals, furniture. Nobody likes dating. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having what? Hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel like super.
Feels more overwhelming, really.
Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know...
Holding hands?
You know what? Alright, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? Alright, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
Alright. It's 6. I have one more person I can talk to. Who do we want to talk to? You know, Drysdale. Or fucking. I think that's what she meant, but I'm also somebody who doesn't think of that first. You know who I want? Come here, Hank.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement, all speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes, clean up the digs. We got company.
Okay, so I only went to the vacuum because I know Ice knows the voice actor for it, but I'm also interested in him because his storyline is that he's a crime scene investigator, which I'm naturally interested in.
Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie?
I'll go for him.
Word. Oh, that's facts, amigo. Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off. And, anything else you want to take off? Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad. The perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats.
I need to quote you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, where's my Discord? Where's quotes? Mm-hmm. No, that's polls. There we go. Alright, let me put this away and then we'll go back
Oh,
to
yeah.
this. Tight.
Fire! Right now.
Oh, they
you're
all have
with the
numbers.
wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie.
So this is number 1.
The Hanks!
Hello, Hanks. Wait. So if you're the Hanks, does that mean you're all named Hank?
Yup. We're the Hanks!
Okay, I got that. But how do I tell you apart?
Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves. You get the distinct feeling they do this often.
I'm Hank number 1.
You look like a normal clothes hanger. Plastic one.
I'm Hank number 2.
You look like a metal one.
I'm Hank number 3.
You're the one they clip pants to. You got like suspenders and a lot of straps.
I'm Hank number 4.
You also got kind of a strap deal. Oh, you got piercings though.
And I'm Hank number 5.
That was not the pose you were in before, sir, but yep. Yep, you are.
We're the Hanks! Brought to you by Red Bull.
Oh, that explains it.
Cool!
The silky ones. I think that's the joke. What are you guys getting up in here? Seems pretty sporty.
That's right! We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house! We base jump, we lava board, we cheese roll! If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long. We laugh in the face of danger, even though we probably shouldn't. We've tasted the adrenaline of them all.
What's adrenaline taste like?
Believe it or not, great. You wouldn't think that, but it's actually true.
I don't think Duck would be happy to hear that he's the best athlete.
High key slaps, bro.
Man, you guys are just adrenaline junkies, aren't you?
Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff. It's legit insane. But no cap, we live here with you. We're casa roomies, amigo.
I always wanted roommates.
Right? Life's way more kitschy with friends. Or friends with benefits.
You are way too flirty, sir. Stand down, number 3.
That's why we partnered with Red Bull.
What is Red Bull, anyway?
Red Bull's our sponsor, brah!
What's that? Some kind of energy drink?
No, dude. It's a company that makes Red Bulls.
Damn.
For like cereal or soup or whatever. That's why we get so many free Red Bulls. I don't know exactly what to do with them all, but we'll figure it out.
They just have a bunch of bowls. Ah, that does explain all the Red Bulls.
And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam. They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly.
That's very good.
Let's be real. They do get gnarly.
You sound a little scared about that.
If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
Sounds like a great partnership.
Through every stunt, they've always got our backs. We high-key love it all, homie!
That's what... Seems like you're geared up for an adventure.
Yep, a broski always prepares. You never know when a ripping thermal or base jump opportunity's gonna come your way. Yeah!
Sounds exciting.
It is! Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little hang gliding. It's just like hang gliding, but with us. You know. The Hanks! What do you think? Wanna come? It high-key slaps, homie. You in?
Okay, but how high key does it slap?
It's goated, brah! What do you say?
I don't know, why not? Sure. Sounds rad.
Sweet! You're one adventurous spirit. We love it. Epic. Just remember to stay focused and trust the wind. And hold on to me real tight. Follow our lead and we'll be shredding thermals in no time. Get ready to soar, house homie. Thanks. Away!
Yeah, so they use like laundry and the hangers that they were to hang the like glider in the house. I don't know. Timothy. I hope this is the right time, babe. Why did I call you babe? Hi, Timothy.
Oh, hello. Goodness me, but it's quite late, isn't it? I hadn't expected to see you in the dark.
Oh, did I get the wrong time? I couldn't sleep.
Nor could I, nor could I. And since I could not, I thought I'd put my insomnia to good use, polishing the pride and joy of my collection.
We're getting at least a talk. I'll take that.
Timothy gestures expensively to a collection of pocket watches in front of you both.
I know I promised to help you with your love life, but if you'll help me care for my collection, I think it will achieve both of our aims beautifully.
I think we got the right time, because this seems narratively right. If that makes sense. Like him getting a lot more closer to us. You are my love life, Tim Tim. You want me to help them clean?
If you don't mind.
You really trust me then? I'd love to.
Why, yes. You've shown yourself to be a reliable, timely person. Why not?
You take a seat by Timothy. He hands you a soft cloth.
Gently, just like this. Draw the cloth across the watch face. To maintain a pocket watch, one need only use a microfiber cloth. Harsh chemicals or even water can damage the surface and the inside. Pocket watches are like hearts in that way.
They keep us all going?
Well, yes, but what I had meant was that they must be tended to regularly and kindly.
He looks like she's about to kiss you. He does look very expected.
A mechanical pocket watch must, at minimum, be kept clean and wound daily.
I have not been doing that to my actual pocket watch.
My watches here are all mechanical. I have no quarrel with quartz.
Give it a laugh.
Timothy seems quite pleased. He beams at you, then allows himself to continue on.
My point is that quartz watches require a bit less care in their maintenance. And I say this is a mistake.
I have one. I thought I showed PCG it before. I might have not. I have a pocket watch that's styled after the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
Sure, that might make them suited to everyday use for everyday folk, but who needs that? How will anyone know you're dedicated and good with your hands if you're using a watch that runs on a battery? That runs along tick-tock ticking without outside help?
Can we focus on your, wording? Sir?
It's preposterous, really.
And how does that relate to dating exactly?
It's all quite simple, my dear. If you raise the standard of care for yourself, whether it be from romantic or platonic relationships, the quality of caring you receive will, in turn, be much higher.
Why is your eyes shining? They don't shine like that naturally.
Timothy looks over at the watch in your hand, as though suddenly realizing you're still holding it.
There now, that'll do. You can just set that down gently, please.
Okay, set it down by the other watches.
Thank you. Your help and courtesy are most appreciated. You and I have been talking for some time now about these things. I hope you have gotten something from these little chats of ours.
You've been a huge help, thank you.
I am pleased to hear it. I have seen much and more over the years, but I've rarely been given the opportunity to share my experience. I am grateful to have had the opportunity to impart my advice to you. I have much work remaining to do, unfortunately, but if you'd like to speak to me again, perhaps about another topic, you may find me at 9 a.m. sharp.
I'll be there right on schedule.
Farewell, then.
As you walk away from Timothy, he seems fully absorbed in his pocket watches. Perhaps it's your imagination, but he does seem happier than when you first walked up on him.
Alright. Dear lords, we go till midnight?
Aldivinites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced.
by who exactly is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Why are you making fuck glasses with the government? I feel like we might need to talk to Skylar in the morning. Well, I'm having a hard time spinning. I'm out of things. It's most likely the specs, because let me actually go back to Discord. So the whole thing with the datavaders that we were told by Tinfoil is that I've seen you had an opportunity to test out the prototype. So we have what I assume must be the prototype. We have an unknowable allegiance and stuff. I'm gonna go to bed. Right, I do believe we have to talk to Timothy now.
Oh, look who it is. Come closer, won't you?
It blurted out whatever you just said, Daily. Can I see what you posted on my mod feed? Hold on. Hold on, Timothy. Not letting me see mod view. It probably did. If it's a link, you could probably DM it to me. I'm looking at clip. It might be AutoMod. You could link me the clip in Discord if you want to show me it. There you are. What clip it is? What did you clip? Why are you making fuck glasses with the government? I feel like we might need to talk to Skylar in the morning. Lovely. What's up, Timothy?
Come have a look at this.
Timothy is in the middle of some sort of complex operation, taking a pocket watch apart.
Oh, please don't involve me. I'm horrible with this stuff. I mean, it looks cool, but I know I'll mess it up.
I wouldn't normally allow just anyone else here, you know. But you've shown yourself worthy of trust.
I'm so honored.
The honor is all mine, my dear. Come and sit here by me, if you would. Watch repair takes a great deal of care, patience, and trust. I cannot have just anyone around me when I work. But you, I feel a strange calmness in my soul when I think of you.
You're calm.
Normally I am, well, I admit, perhaps a bit tightly wound. It is by necessity, after all. A failure to adhere to the schedule, to promote and uphold that most holy of values, timeliness. It can be catastrophic for a number of reasons.
You mean you might cause a catalysm? Here's emotional support.
But I know now.
Timothy holds the watch out to you, and the two of you watch its delicate components tick away the seconds.
No longer does the beat of my heart synchronize with my pocket watches alone. It beats in time with another.
He gently closes the watch face, setting it down away from him and taking your hand in his.
I never thought I could find someone who not only accepts every facet of me, but even understands them.
Really, I think I'm more than his emotional support human.
Tell me you'll stay by my side through the hours, day or night.
I thought you never asked.
Really?
He laughs, happier than you've ever seen him. You've never seen him look at anything but his prized watch collection like this.
Dude, he might be Demi. He only started feeling this when we spent time with him.
You've made me so happy, my darling. I cannot believe I can truly have it all.
I feel like there should be a joke to what Chat Noir like uses to Ladybug in this.
I haven't allotted any time to it in the schedule, but
Dude, my icon.
perhaps I could finish my work later in the day, and you and I could spend some time together. Oh, the way I feel now. I'm not certain I could concentrate on my work.
Oh yeah, let's put those hands to good use.
Oh my! Well then.
I did say last stream. I did say last stream that if he gave me the time, I would with him until he forgot what time it was.
Timothy gently gathers up his pocket watches, moving them somewhere safer for the moment. Then he's taking your hand in his, leading you somewhere more private.
This is unprecedented for me. I never imagined a break from schedule could be so intoxicating.
The other people in the purse is like, Timothy's not in his spot. Where is he? He fucking. That's where he is. He fucking. Never talks about schedules. There's only us now.
Yes.
Timothy's a bit shy at first, but he takes to you quickly. For someone who was so regimented, he's surprisingly spontaneous. You're so wrapped up in each other, hours pass before you even realize it. This might have started awkwardly at first, but now, nothing feels more natural.
Yippee!
I always have time for you, my love.
Okay, so I have a lot more poise than everything else. I need some stairs. Poised is where I want to go though, because that does get me Dorian. Alright, what do we want to do now? It's so fucking cute. We can talk to another door. Actually, I know what we can do. Okay, so there's two things we can do. I can go up the attic, and we can find the other Dorian. Or I can go find the silly Dorian. It's up to you. You want? Oh yeah, we gotta talk to front Dorian. All right, dude, what's up?
Dorian stands firmly in your way, an unmovable wall.
Yep, I know.
Thinking of going outside?
Nope. No, just one. Yeah, actually.
All right. It's a decision that takes a lot of thought, that. Just understand that when you do, events will sort of, coalesce around a final decision. Think of it as making an irrevocable choice.
That's pretty dramatic.
For this time it is. Those deviators have put you on a certain quest that I cannot advise you on. All I can do is let you know how important the choice of leaving this house is. Would you like to leave?
No, I'll stay here.
We'd love to have you. I open up when you tell me to. It's you who needs to make the decision about whether you're really ready to go out there. After all, you're the only one who knows the reason behind why you tend to stay inside these days.
It's just really hard to get out these days.
That's right. The very act of getting me to open up for you is too tough. 'Cause why bother? Outside is chaotic, full of bonkers people.
A couple of people in this house is also bunkers. Don't lie to yourself.
Inside, I am your barricade against the elements and all the rest. So for now, I'll remind you to keep indoors. Stay safe.
Alright. What do we talk to now? Oh. Dude. What do we do? Oh, we can talk to Drysdale, maybe. Oh, yeah, we need to talk to the hamper again, too. Who first? Drysdale.
Yes? Oh, you caught me at a time when I was, sitting here like a lump. A big cubey lump.
I'll talk to Washford and see if we can't get you two back together.
I don't want that. No, not at all. But in the meantime, I have nothing to speak to you about whatsoever. Which is an interesting coincidence.
Alright. Be annoying. Washford.
Ah, you are returned. Each sunrise should be greeted with the same surprise and gratitude. I am, as you might have gleaned, glad to see you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking that we have had our disagreements. There have been several moments I wanted to toss you out on your derriere and watch you bounce, flopping on the floor with your silly modern notions jangling around your skull.
I don't know. I think he's a little mad that I keep bouncing between them and trying to play matchmaker. Watchford doesn't want to really talk to Drysdale, but they also have the tension of I miss fucking you. So I'm like, squeeze back together, dudes. Yeah, it's okay.
But then, I have thought that I have respected you. There are so few beings who would ever disagree with me out loud, much less over time, and even less than that with respect or with curiosity.
I do respect you, long speeches included.
And so, I am thinking that I may at last have a friend. A true friend.
No!
Water, they say, is a universal solvent. Perhaps you are that thing that makes me who I am. You are the stubborn, life-affirming, challenging Stain.
So, you want to be my friend, then? I did get that.
Yes, precisely, in the best possible way. Do you accept?
I'd love to be your friend.
Excellent! I'm speechless. I don't have the faintest idea what to say now.
Well, that's a first.
Indeed. Yes. Ah. So, new friend, what is on your mind these days?
I want to go this, but I'm fearfully to hate route. Drysdale?
Drysdale. And what about him? My other true, if lost, if irretrievable, friend.
What if he wasn't lost?
Drysdale. I have dreamt of him.
So you what the fuck? I don't know why that came out like Dracula.
His face has been before my eyes like a veil, covering and coloring my world for longer than I can recall.
I mean, he's a washer.
I do love him. But do you find that there comes a moment when love itself is not enough? This love was so outsized once that it could hold the mistakes and the pain, but it has deflated. If he will apologize, if he will see what he did and how it hurt me, the love will be free. I will see him anew, and we together will leave that ugly country.
I'll see if he wants that.
If he cannot or will not, then I will leave the love behind. I will carry only the memory. The resizing of my love for him has opened me. Perhaps to you, if you will have me. I am no longer limited by false loyalty, fear in a frock coat. Do you accept my love? Drysdale and I very soon shall know where we stand. But you, where do you and I stand now?
I do love you, but as a friend only.
Farewell, friend. You are and shall be welcome here.
Yippee! Another friend.
Truth teller, compatriot, friend.
Alright. So I have 10 smarts, 5 empathy, 5 charming, and 5 poised. Alright. I have one more. Let's see you do it
Once
again.
again, Harper and Dirk are going at it when you walk up on them. This time, Dirk is the one shouting.
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him, to tell you the truth. He finally escaped from you.
Harper is stunned into silence, her lower lip quivering for a moment before she points a finger at the door and screams.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice! That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way. I just enjoy the goddamn silence!
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
I will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper, stopping for a moment to look at you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, leaning in but still speaking loudly enough for Harper to hear.
Get away while you can, buddy. Don't let her get her claws into you. Trust me on that.
He walks away, flinching as Harper lets out a frustrated scream. The moment he's gone, Harper exhales, turning on a bright smile for you.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Durkee just gets so grumpy sometimes.
Didn't he ask you not to call him that?
Huh? Durkee? Oh, he doesn't mind. He just gets weird when other people are around. If you say his name in the right tone, he'll let you call him anything. Oh, Durkee. You seem like someone who gets relationships.
Okay, sense, I guess. I mean, I have only fucked up one in this game.
I've been thinking a lot about my relationship with Durkee lately. You'll listen to me, won't you?
You should talk to an actual therapist. I would only say this because I am not a therapist.
Harper beams at you, as if you'd agreed to listen.
Oh, good. This way.
Harper grabs your hand, dragging you over to a quiet corner of the room, overturning a box to allow you to sit. She lies on the floor, as if she were at an actual
Damn Harper, a
therapist's office.
bitch. Yeah, she might be the only one. What do you mean, like you read? I have 2 lovely pieces now. I'm sad that I couldn't have Voltanetti. I'm pretty sure I messed up, like, the final choice. I think I was just supposed to kiss him and everything would have been fine. But I felt like I should tell him that I also like Eddie. Because, you know, that seemed the right thing to do.
It all started a few years ago. A lot of things come through this laundry room, you know? You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets, sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket. God, what a stick of chapstick he was.
Oh, so you cheated on him.
His name was Chappie, and he had the softest lips you can imagine.
Why does Chappie look like Zorro a little bit?
We spent weeks together. It was a real whirlwind romance. He started talking engagement towards the end, hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days.
Sorry, but the only rings in my pocket were candy rings or onion rings. Oh yeah, I was going with that chapstick for ages.
Well, you found him again later. But I'm jumping ahead. Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment. When she speaks, her voice is filled with emotion.
And then you washed him. Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it. He was melted.
Yeah, that happens to chapstick.
She lets out a sob.
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
Harper turns to you, sadness and anger in her eyes.
But you threw him away!
I feel like this has turned to instant aggression. I didn't know he was practically engaged. Or a he.
That doesn't make it better! Anyway, ever since then, when Durkee gets washed by Washford and Drysdale, he leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me. I've gone to see him so many times. I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah, he is so toxic!
I
know that Durkee is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and above everybody else. Tell the truth, Durkee! I know you and those Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there.
I have somebody in my chat who would think Durkee's hidden the high life.
got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it.
You're the one who said earlier 5 guys at once. I like that. Do you have any proof?
Of course I do. Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
She taps her temple.
Hamper's intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately. Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have. But I just love my Durkee so much. Even though he hurts me so. I just don't know what I should do.
Leave him alone, son.
But I love him so much!
Yeah, but you're getting pissed about him. Now go get a snack, Mother. Sorry, Mom just walked. What? I could not understand you at all. What? Hold on.
With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under.
Hello? Is it working again? Yeah, there we go. Sorry. I was offered a leche, so I ate it. Why are we seeing toxic?
Well, I guess I should go. Durkee could be doing God knows what out there. I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
She sits up, smiling cheerfully.
Thanks for listening. I feel so much better. Bye!
I feel like I need to go find him before things happen. That will be a tomorrow endeavor. Oh, I'm so used to pressing shift and going faster. I think Harper might be the only person I'm okay with getting a hate route. I will also say, that thing I don't think I'm allowed to do on stream. Or if I do, I need to change the tags of my stream. Anyway. I had cherries earlier. Let's... Hold on. I'm going the long way and I don't know why. So this is locked. But I know how to get it unlocked.
Looking at the tiny, big-headed Dorian
Are you
who
on a
stands before you,
stepping
it's
stool?
hard not to wonder if perhaps the Deviators have glitched. But a quick inspection does seem to show they're working just fine.
Dorian, you're on a stepping stool. Tiny Dorian. Hi, sir. I didn't
What are you looking at?
You're small.
I am slightly smaller than the rest. No big deal. I'm still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch, a door, just as much as the rest. Understand?
I understand.
Good.
Can I open this? No, I think I had to be nice to him to let me open that. Anyway. Yes, I'm getting him to camp tomorrow. Alright. So that's the funny Dorian. Let's talk to Drysdale again.
Yes? Oh, you sitting here like a lump.
Oh, it's the big...
A big cubey lump.
I just came from talking with Watchford.
You what? Oh, of course you did. He was probably just draped all over the floor, dripping emotions. He's an obvious one to ask if you're trying to accomplish something.
Well, he was a little mouthy. I'm not trying to upset you, but I thought you should know.
Oh. And what did Gilbert and Tragedy have to say?
Honestly, he talked a lot about you.
Really? And, do you hate me now, too?
Not at all. Neither does he.
Pish. Don't patronize me. You don't have the money.
Mean but accurate. And he doesn't hate you.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. He was very clear the last time we spoke that he wanted nothing to do with me after the, never mind.
After what?
Please. He must have told you.
He didn't, actually. Not specifically.
I don't like to tell this story. I don't know that I ever have, really. Washi called it the pale betrayal.
Washi? Aw, what a cute nickname.
Oh, sweet dry as sheet. Never tell him I used that name in front of you. I wasn't even allowed to use it in a public place. He'd purse his lips if I did.
Yes, I saw him do that.
It's unmistakable. But I did it anyway.
I didn't mean to if I did.
I loved his lips.
Gosh. You people are not slick at all. So what happened?
There's a young hormone around here named
Yes.
Dirk. Perhaps you've brushed up against him at some point.
Well, what did Dirk do? Yeah, that's kind of what Drysdale's like. He's a big, ranchy, fancy, old acrobat who's having a situationship with the washer machine below him. I just remember him. Scrawny, kind of sexy.
He's hard to miss. In any event, he has this habit of taking off his clothes. He wanders around, nearly nude, unbothered by the temperature changes he engenders in others.
Yo. He's confident in his body. The hot boy made you hotter? Wait, is that why he melted? Is it because Drysdale got a little hot and bothered? The hot boy made you hotter.
Permanent press, darling. He used to do it so often that Washford and I took to using his clothes as part of our act. We would flip them and wring them and fold them whilst he was flipping and folding and wringing me. It was, my God, it was spectacular. I was spectacular. That, after years of doing this act with Washford, it began to grind on me. Washford can be very difficult.
I can't tell if he meant that as a show or a threesome.
And one being can only take so much from another before the pressure has to be released. The heat has to go somewhere.
What the fuck did you do, sir? Because, many thoughts went through my head. None of them what I thought it'd be. What did you do? It sounds like it's going in a bad direction. What did you do?
Well, we were in the middle of our act. We were using Dirk's red jeans and one of his chest smushing polos, and Dirk was just lying there like he used to, dirty and shirtless, and I had this brilliant idea of including him in the performance.
So, they used to get it on, and Dirk would watch. They invited Dirk in. Yeah, the trail off of just like, like remembering it. You didn't ask Washford, did you?
No, I did not, alright? We were in the middle of our performance. You think nature asks an opinion in the middle of creation?
Threesome.
Dirk didn't have to do anything. I just struck up conversation. It was this sexy, witty, improvisatory repartee. He just kept saying the nicest things to me about our act and my costume and how much he liked the musculature of my shoulders. So I kept him talking and I refused to give him his clothes back. I mean,
What do you mean refused? Didn't you have to once the act was over?
I would have eventually, yes, but that was the genius bit. I just kept our act going. The last part of the choreography was always Washford passing the clothes to me, and then me spinning them around and around, faster and faster, building up all this tremendous heat, this anticipation, this breathlessness, and then last second whipping them all out into the audience and letting the audience catch them all hot and billowy. So I just kept talking to Dirk, and Washford was supposed to keep holding me, and the clothes while Dirk got more and more colourful, and I laughed, and the audience laughed and screamed, and it was, my God, it was poetry!
So the clothes never got dry?
Yes, the clothes stayed a little wet. They mildewed the tiniest bit. They made Washford sick. He said he had a cough. And afterwards he called it the Pale Betrayal. What a nonsense, dramatic exaggeration of the only good idea this act has seen in decades.
What if Dirk's story and Drysdale's and Washford's stories are the same? That the mildew wasn't mildew. It was the melted chapstick that was in the guy's pocket. I'm sure Washford had some good ideas too.
Oh, can you point to any?
He came out with a Pale Patrol, that's pretty cool.
Yes, marvelously original.
So he felt like you betrayed him by flirting with Dirk in the middle of the performance.
Yes, I suppose so. I was barely flirting. I would hardly qualify it like that. Dirk was just being nice. Washford was always so damn sensitive.
But if he knew he was so sensitive, why did you flirt with Dirk?
It wasn't really flirting. He was being complimentary, and I was playing along. If that's flirting, then I need practice. I was performing. I was making our act better in the process. So, what's the harm?
But you knew how sensitive Washford was to your actions.
Yes.
And you love Washford.
Yes, I loved him. I am. Dirk was just being so nice to me.
Yeah. Nicer than Washford?
No, not nicer. Of course not. Just Washford can be so mysterious. You know, he can be very difficult to read. Sometimes I didn't know where I stood with him or how he felt. It was just nice for once to be talking to someone whose every other word was how wonderful I am. Dirk told me I had inspirational extension. And I do! You haven't seen it, but I'm basically one of those nesting ladders.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. I just needed to know that Washford loved me. I just needed him to say it, I suppose. That's all.
It's time for you and Washford to have a conversation with each other.
Maybe. It's an interesting suggestion. I'm not saying I'm convinced. I'm still hurt, but also I'm over it, and I don't care. And I don't really miss my former friend.
You're getting faster as you talk, sir.
I mean, I do miss him. Desperately. But I'm not that easy. I mean, I don't want to be. I would so much rather be suave. Genuinely suave. I've always wanted to be more mysterious than I am.
So you got... Yeah, some communication might work. You don't have to be mysterious, Drysdale. You just have to be honest.
You sound like Washford. How do you know he even wants to be with me again?
Told me he... I just have a feeling.
Feelings are always worth going all in on. Call his name for me, would you? Call his name!
Washford!
Again!
Washford!
Your calls are met with silence. No Washford.
And he does not arrive. It might be over. I have some... Please leave me.
No! Washford! The fuck is wrong with you? Should I choose the other answer? Because he said so? I felt like if I pushed it too hard, they wouldn't like it. Right. The problem is, I don't think I can Maybe I can talk to him.
Ah, greetings to you, traveler. You see, to what may I attribute your presence?
I've been thinking of getting you and Drysteel back together.
Together? Well, that would be quite a thing. That would be the joy of my eternity.
Why didn't you come?
But there are conditions. There always have been, I suppose. But at long last I can name them. I will no longer watch silently while the love I pour into him is siphoned off in dalliances with bare-chested lollygaggers. I must have his eyes on mine, with a recognition of the past. He must say that he is sorry. I'm almost embarrassed by the simplicity of my request.
Don't be. It's valid.
Until that comes, I will not move 1 inch.
We'll get ready to move.
Oh?
He wants to talk to you.
I cannot breathe. And you, do you think I should go?
Of course I do. You two are obviously in love.
We are. We always have been. I cannot thank you enough. What selflessness, what dedication, not just to a friendship, but to the higher meaning of love. You truly are precious to me.
I just hope the next time I talk to those two, nothing bad happens. Hamper time.
Harper and Dirk are screaming at each other once again. A sight and sound you're starting to get used to.
Do you even hear yourself? Do you know what it does to me knowing you've been with other objects in this place?
So what? That was before we ever got together.
Oh, so you're saying it'd be totally fine with you if you had to fuck in a place where all my exes did?
That is not the same thing. Besides, we both know you're cheating on me, so it's only fair.
I wish I was cheating on you. At least then, it makes sense for you to scream at me all the time.
Stop playing innocent. I know you're cheating with the Hanks, and there's way more, too.
I'm not, but hey, maybe I'll start. Those guys all have one brain cell to share between them, and they're still smarter than you.
Damn.
Yeah, I have to be stupid to be with a loser like you.
You can't even see when you're insulting yourself, you bird-brained bamboo bozo!
Ah, maybe I'll just get with the Hanks, too. See how you like it.
I'd love that! I could get a little peace for once!
Don't you dare insult the Hanks. To be fair, I don't think he meant to insult the Hanks. I think he meant to insult her. And to be fair, they do have one adorable collective brain cell.
Harper lets out a scream, her hands clenched into fists. She looks as if she wants to say something, but her face crumples into a sob, and she leaves the room with a quavering wail. Dirk slams his fist against the wall, seething in silence.
You really deserve better than this.
Do I? I don't know sometimes.
Okay, for context, Rusks, the Hanks are the hangers. There's 5 of them. And they're just a little group. So yeah, 5 on 2.
None of what she says is true. She lost one boyfriend once to shit that was outside my control. Nothing to do with me. She doesn't say it, but I was there when Chappie got washed. We weren't together back then, but I'm positive she blames me for it. Like I could have fucking done anything about it.
You're not gonna start talking to me about your relationship, are you?
I wasn't, but since you mentioned it.
God,
Dirk
I'm
leans against
therapist.
the wall, folding his arms over his chest.
The things I do for Vash the Stampede.
I wish those two happiness and whatever, but I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. Nothing that goes through Harper stays with her. Eventually you come along and take things back to their rightful place.
They need Jono?
Or they go through the laundry, and with the exception of Monique, most never come back.
Monique. And then the internet died. Okay, so Monique is someone who's... I haven't met yet.
But no, she acted like they were so in love and just built to last.
Do you resent Chappie?
Well, yeah. The ghost of Chappie is hovering around us all the time. Chappie never hurt me. Chappie never cheated on me. Chappie's lips were the softest material on earth. You dated for weeks. You didn't even know his favorite color. I know, because I had to listen to their mind-numbing conversations. You know, Chappie wasn't even his real name. His name was Chapsworth L. Stick. She gave us rhyming nicknames. She thinks I have no idea what their relationship was like, but I saw it all. And she literally says and does the same things with me. Except she worshipped Chappie. She screams at me for not being Chappie, even though she just subbed me in.
What's this about you cheating with the Hanks?
Don't tell me you believe her lies. I don't do anything to her, so she has to make things up to get back at me. Getting washed is the only way I can get away from Harper. And when I'm away, I just feel clear-headed. I always take her back because I don't know how to quit her when I'm, you know, like this. She starts in on all that dirty shit. I don't know, I just don't have it in me to make her sad. And things are good for a while, so good. Then I look at her wrong, or say the wrong thing, and she goes off on me. It's like she's just waiting for me to fuck up so she can unleash. This stuff with the Hanks, they're not even my type. I don't know where she gets it from.
No, we're not doing that one. Are the good times really worth all the bad ones?
I mean, no. But I just don't know how to walk away from her when she's being sweet.
Dirk looks thoughtful, gazing out at something you can't see.
I think it started with my mom, you know?
Oh dear, mommy issues.
She was this giant, gorgeous loom. Not one of those corporate stitching machines. She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much. If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her.
She sounds lovely.
She was. But free spirits aren't always great parents. Like, okay, I believe she loved me at the time. She was always very tender with me. But she never gave me anything but tenderness.
I mean, it's Bash the Stampede. What do you expect? That boy also loved his mama. And I got really mad when his brother killed his mama.
No lessons, no guidance, no discipline. I think she was terrified to be anything but my friend. She just wanted to be a fun mom. I don't actually talk about her much these days. Harper never cared to ask, and it pisses me off. I haven't seen her in years now.
What happened to her?
As far as I know, she's still out there creating fabric, and not caring about what happens to her kids after they've gone. I just hear about her occasionally from others like me.
So maybe Harper makes you feel like for the better or worse, she's giving you something more than just love? I'm starting to see how this fits in with Harper now.
It all makes sense, doesn't it? Harper hurts me, but there's way more to her love than just tepid, safe support. If you can get mad at someone and show up to their place screaming and trying to beat the door down, I don't know, it's not healthy, but fuck, it feels real. There's a stake in that relationship.
Yes, he is also Dante from Devil May Cry the anime. Another gunslinger who wears a red coat.
I don't think Mom would ever have gone to all that trouble for me.
He sighs, pushing back away from the wall.
Talking to you has definitely made me think about some things. I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening.
I have one more. Who do we want to talk to? I don't want to talk to him again.
Hey, nice to see you again.
I just realized your eyes are red.
Hoove holds one finger up to you, his chest rising and falling with panted breaths. He bends over, both hands on his knees, his forehead and cheeks shining.
Give me just a sec.
You okay?
Yep. Okay. That was a little difficult.
You seem pretty winded.
Yeah. Seems like my suction is a little light right now. Maybe I better take a second to catch my breath. So, what brings you by?
Just wanted to get to know you a bit.
I'd love that. When I go somewhere first, though, I'd love to do something fun. Truth is, I haven't been out in a while to do anything fun.
Is this a crime scene investigator with asthma?
Kinda on the go, because of my job.
You like catching games. You like seeing games. Wanna catch a game? This one on?
You better believe it. The Hankies are playing the Sox.
I love Hanks.
No way. Me too. I'm an absolute diehard. Are you a serious fan? Or just casual?
Serious as they come.
Then I guess you won't object to a little test. Who was their MVP pitcher in the 1954 season?
Hold on, I have a cat. He's a Hanks fan, but I've promised something that I might not be able to do. But I have a cat that wants a lot of attention right now, so hold on. I maybe should have talked to the Hanks a lot more before I did this. Alright. Yeah, he's a Hanks fan, drinking. I wish. I'm so scared to hit something. Can I? No, I can't back down. I can't go back and save. I'm scared to choose because I don't want him to hate me. Hold on, I might cheat a little. It's such a new thing, that's the problem. It completely skips over this fucking part. It's actually Yogi Berra. I don't know. The Steam guide completely walks over. Do I hate it? I'm learning very fast. This is the hardest person to please. Apparently. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that one.
Nice try. Even so, maybe I can turn you into a true fan.
No, listen,
I've got
Ryan.
season tickets. Come on, it's almost game. We don't want to miss it.
Hoove takes you to Valdivia Arena, where the two of you witness an athletic event on par with the greatest games the human world could ever offer. You cheer your hearts out side by side.
Let's go, Hankies.
Is your heart pounding from the thrill of the game? Or is it Hoove's presence so close
I
to
picked the one you
The only
chose.
thing you know for sure is that you'll never
But he said it
witness
was a
another
nice
matchup
try, but
this
he said he'll turn me into a true fan.
Wow, what a game.
Yeah, that third eating snack bucket was really something.
Never seen a move quite like that before.
Now that the game is done, I'd love to get to know you better.
Sure, I'm an open book. I mean, lyrics, like, actually an open book? Yeah, but you know what I mean. What would you like to know?
Is something weighing you down?
I mean, I guess I've been feeling a little overwhelmed. My suction's not the same as it once was. And I'm struggling to get up in the morning. Lately, I just feel like I've got no space in my life. But I'm not sure why. I've got amazing friends, and I love my job. Every day I get to go around the house, and I encounter so many amazing things. I collect them in my bag. I've got everything you can think of. Be amazed at the stuff I find.
Sounds like his bag needs to be emptied. But you still feel empty inside?
That's just it. But I don't know what to do about it.
You might need to let go of a few things.
Oh, I don't know. All that stuff is kind of private. I'd love to show you some things, but why should I trust you?
Because I'm trustworthy?
Sorry, but I don't think that's gonna cut it. Maybe I'll show you later, when I know you better. Anyway, I probably better go. Thanks for hanging out.
He doesn't need to empty his bag, he just needs to let a few things out. He can keep his treasures. I keep my treasures. I have a box in my house that is called the Corbin box, and it's full of random stuff I've found. Alright. What to talk to today? Should we do it? I mean, there's technically a lot of doors I can talk to. But, I'm very curious about one. I hear you, Butter, behind me. So, this room looks normal. But you can pull back this to find a trapdoor. Trapdorian. I can also talk to the heater. I also heard the boiler. Floridarian. It's the trapdoor. Do you want to talk to Floridarian? Oh, he grunted as I'm walking on him.
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him. But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit
No!
embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
I'm pausing purely purely for Daly's reaction.
Oh dear.
Hold on, we're seeing Daly's reactions. Look at the tattoos. They're all doors and hinges. What's this one? So intricate and deep. Gosh, that's a long happy trail. Fucking damn.
You've caught me in my horizontal state.
Really?
I try to stay hidden under the rug because this isn't a part of myself that should be out in the open.
Sorry, Dorian. I just thought I'd talk to you.
But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
I'll pretend I didn't see anything? You look hot. Yeah, you look hot.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
Do you like what you see?
I do.
Well, you should.
Gosh, what is wrong with your voice?
I like to keep in shape. Duty and all that.
Just Daly in the corner like, yes, yes, foaming at the mouth.
I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos. What do you think?
Absolutely, give yourself an ink.
I was thinking of getting a garage door in on my back. One of the most interesting types of doors there are in the modern world.
Tramp stamp.
Brings me back to my drawbridge roots, when I toyed with the idea of going horizontal, full time.
I'm sorry. Full time? I don't know if there's a garage, Dorian. He might just be all doors.
But you get older and, well, here we are.
Oh, so you're an older man. Allow me to take a very obnoxious big drink of my water before I even continue that sentence.
Thanks for chatting me up. We're friends, but...
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lips.
You struck the pull, Dorian.
Even friends can have little benefits here and there.
Dear Lord. I'm lovely down here for only one person. Alright, so there is a way to actually get that kind of route. The problem is I need to befriend, I think, as many people as I can. Technically, it's similar how I would romance Reggie, but I would have to get a bunch of people to hate me. But we're here to get what's under the door. I want to hear it. Step on him again. I'm sorry, Dorian. Oh, it might only happen when I'm on my glasses. Alright, that's enough. I need what's down here. So there is two things down here. There is the key.
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure. He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was. Time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith, and I owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh? Eso!
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
This man has a content warning?
Keith, the skeleton key has a bit of a personality quirk that I would like to warn you about. But I also don't want to ruin the surprise. So I'll ask you, would you like to have the dramatic effect? Or would you rather know from the start?
Let's, tell me I don't want to be surprised.
Okay, basically, he's a master manipulator. If you don't like sociopaths, you won't be too comfortable with this guy.
This is saying too much about me.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I don't think he's that kind of sugar daddy, Rusk. He might be fancy, but I think I'll skip it.
No worries. Hey, Keith, please go ahead and open the attic door.
We fit together rather well.
Oh, we have just jumped up here. It seems like there's history there.
Well, we may have given love a shot,
I know.
but it didn't really work out.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
Quite so.
A superior level of relationship, in our humble opinions.
Thank you.
How would you like your relationship with Keith to resolve?
Friendship.
Why, I would love that. I rather think we would do well together, you and I.
You and this old skeleton key have found your way towards a lasting friendship. Relationship unlocked.
Aw, friends forever.
Alright, so I have no sass, but I have everything else. I might need to
See ya out there on the next one.
find some sassy people. So, this is the attic. Thank you, Keith. Oh, you're gonna be right there. Alright, Keith. Oh, and a little case, too. Oh, I am suddenly down back here. So there's 2 more people down here. There's, hold on. There's this and that. Buy much non-emergency food. Let's do the rat trap first.
An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you. He regards you as you do him, with surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
Holy frickin' shit! What am I looking at here?
A person.
A new face in the crawl space? Are you real or what?
If it's edible. Real? Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Yes.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
You sure about that? Hello, I'm Vaughn. I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card. You'll see. Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck. Yeah, right there.
How long have you been down here?
Oh, a long time, Pally. A long freaking time.
Whoa there. My content aware has given me a tickle.
This guy has a content aware warning?
Vaughn is a rat trap. There's gonna be some content here about animal death. And if that's something you don't want to hear or joke about, I'd recommend skipping. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I will say I will skip this only because I do horrible around the concept of animal death. I have a really hard time with it. So this is probably something I'll personally have to skip. But he seems like a fun character.
No worries. Hey, Vaughn.
How would you like your relationship with Vaughn Trapp to resolve?
Wand.
Vaughn looks into your eyes with what could only be described as a manic friendship.
Aw, friends forever.
So yep. Oh, I got a little sass for that. Alright.
See ya out there on the next one.
See ya. So Vaughn is up here now. Yeah, so he's right there. He's got a little toy. Excuse me, sorry, I just sneezed. I have something on Discord. Hi, Tinfoil.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
7 pioneers?
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
David?
Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole him?
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Alright. Alright, I have 2 more people to do. There's another guy down here we need to talk to. This lovely feller.
You see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Yes! This is Choice! I am officially found!
Oh, a time capsule. Neat.
You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
Wait a minute, so you're the thing, right? But also trapped inside a thing?
Yup, I am both in and of the time capsule you now possess. Pretty rad, huh?
Yep, totally. Guess I'll let you out.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form, an assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Look at this. He's got the headband as a belt. He's got floppy disk. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called an Etch-a-Sketch. He's got cassette hair. He's got scrunchies. He's got VHS tape right here. I think it looks like he got another one here. This looks like a Rubik's Cube bracelet. I don't know what this is. It's like a theater ticket or something.
Woohoo! Yeah! I'm free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby!
A light bright.
Yeah!
Right.
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Wait, I thought you were a time capsule.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule. The 80s personified.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns!
Oh,
Yeah!
no, this is the extra sketch. Look. And then you got some kind of Game Boy up here. It's doing a little party dance.
Yo!
Buddy Windbreaker. I love the 80s.
Oh, heck yeah, compadre! And the 80s love you back! But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
Because you're sealed in the tube?
Totally.
Tubular.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it.
Anything else you need?
Nah, I might bop around the house a bit if that's cool.
Rudy can break my weight. Alright. Get some rest and we'll chat later.
You got it. All right then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
Can't wait to learn about where you come from. Sounds different.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
You got it, Mr. Snaggy.
Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate. Talk to you later.
Alright, so he isn't down here either. I could romance the line. Yeah. It's kind of really nice for the Karate Kid one, because that was one of the things I was spoiled. And my dad made me watch Karate Kid as a kid, and I grew up on it. Yeah, you can romance the letter. You can romance the stairs, too. But we got some business to take care of. We have one last thing. What do we talk to? There's a med kit, there's toilet paper, the shower. Oh, I'm still crouched, that's why I'm slow. We got a knife cutter, we got a timer, we got a toaster. I don't know what this is. We got the cabinets. We got the stuff inside the cabinets. We got the microwave, we got salt and pepper, the hand thing, we got the oven. We got the fruit basket. We got the trash can. We got all this stuff. This looks like... And that's a towel. Sink, coffee maker. Actually, hold on. Let me, let's start a data dex for a minute. So we got Dorian. Front door. That's what he always is. You discovered the sexy, rather bad boy trap Dorian. What an unexpected spicy side to your old friend. And a good lord, that body. We got Kurt and Rod. I still gotta go back and talk to them. Timothy timepiece. We got love for Timothy timepiece. So we got 2 loves, 6 friendships, and 1 hate. Any Volt we need to get a hate ending with. Dante we have to go back and talk to. Dasha we also got back to. Chance I got a love relationship. I see I got 2 things. Oh, we got 2 icons. Probably because that was the playthrough we went through with him. Dinah we are friends. Oh yeah, and then we got all the doodles in a book. I don't think I could do Dinah, even if I wanted to. The trigger warning about hallucination set me off. We got the Hanks. They're all voiced by Robbie Damon. They dislike reading. If you're hankering for a harem of high-flying handsome hunks, then look no further than the Hanks. Washford. David Sobel. Drysdale, we still gotta continue. Harper is Laura Bailey. Her lights are completely dark and doesn't like abandonment. Dirk Deverlax. You're a snarky one. You like security. Harper being told what to do. But you also dislike Harper. This is Zena Robbins. You're an empath. Damn, I'm hankering for something. Bobby Pin we gotta go back and talk to. Crime schemes and cappers. Dislikes cops. This is Sayu. Support positive points, fools, downers, and mathematics. Sayu. Keith was Christian Lands. He likes Candy but dislikes secrets. You're Stephen Booth. You like the 80s, but you don't like the 1780s. You're Dana Snyder. And then we just got our D. Yeah, Bobby Pin. We can actually go talk to Bobby Pin if you like. She's over here. Hi, Bobby.
Boo!
Oh, startled me.
Did I? Damn, couldn't you have maybe screamed a little or something? That's like saying, oh, that's hilarious, when someone tells a joke. Like, bitch, if it was hilarious, then laugh. A little hee-hee-ho-ho won't kill you. But look at me going on when we've got business to discuss. Welcome, recruit, to the future location of the heart of the Pin Crime Syndicate.
Like a walk away from the crime scene investigator?
Bobby gestures expansively to the laundry room.
Just look at all the opportunities here.
Tell me more, boss.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of that, boss. So check it out. I call this one Sud Scam. You go out around the house, spilling stuff all over the place. You know, by accident. Wink, wink, wonk.
They wink at you 4 times in a row, huge and exaggerated, just to be sure you're both on the same page.
But you only said 3 things.
When they're like, oh man, what do I do? My clothes are ruined. You tell them you got just the person for them, and you send them to me. You wash their clothes, and while that's going on, I go through their pockets. Next thing you know, we're rolling in the dough.
What if they don't have anything in their pockets?
Yeah. I guess we aren't all mega-rich gangsters like myself walking around with fat stacks in our pockets. So, maybe there is just one tiny flaw. Alright. Let's see how this one strikes you. I call this one the old switcheroo. People bring us their laundry. We take that laundry and sell it online. Then we replace it with cheaper pieces that fell off the back of the truck. When they say, hey, that's not my clothes, we're like, yeah, it is. I look at you and I'm like, that's what you brought me, right? And you go, yeah, boss, that was it. And we just stare at the customer until they leave. How about it?
The thing is that scam only works once, and we need to be able to repeat it.
Damn it, recruit. And you're right. The scam's gotta be self-sustaining. Otherwise, there ain't no point. Okay, so maybe that one wouldn't work. But there's gotta be something good here with stealing clothes. After all, that's where people keep their valuables.
A red-haired laundry hamper explodes into your midst, all rage and indignation. She points at Bobby with a trembling hand.
Stealing clothes?
Oh, hi. Hi, Hamper. Harper.
Ah, what the hell? I won't let you take anyone else. Never again, you hear me? Never again.
Calm down, you harebrained harpy. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
She points at you now.
Take your kidnapper friend and get out of here before I toss you out myself.
I'm going. Yeesh.
Bobby twists out of her reach, making their way to the door with you.
Damn! Bobby Pin can read a room, and I'm reading that the laundry room ain't the place for pin ink. Alright then, newbie. Here's your hint for the next place you can find me. I'm a pin of business. A legitimate business pin. You got that? Pin out.
You like the manipulative girlfriend? Alright, we're done. Okay, so I'm gonna check for a second before I go anywhere. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Bobby's right there. An obedience kink, maybe. Right, let's talk to Drysdale again.
Cherub, there you are. I am quite glad that you've returned. I've been sitting on some very big thoughts, and I haven't had the opportunity to express them until now. And as you can imagine, sitting on anything big for a long period of time makes me antsy. And you even got me to weep openly, which is something that only those with the most exclusive of backstage passes ever get to see. Points. So, to begin, I've been thinking about you.
Okay, there's one problem with this. I don't personally feel anything for Drysdale. I feel a lot of things for Astarion, and they have the exact same voice fluctuations.
Did you know that you can be unbelievably annoying?
Yep.
Oh yes, frustrating to the point of nausea. But I have to tell you, I like it. I know, that expression on your face, I'm assuming it's shock, yes?
Neil plays Astarion. That's why when you first told me of, like, one of the characters that reminds you greatly of Astarion, I smirked and said, "Oh, I'll show you Astarion." It's because Neil voices a character in this. They're very similar in a way. Just to amusement.
Amusement. That would most likely be my next guess, yes.
I don't
I'm
either.
accustomed to seeing mostly awe, admiration, love, worship, etc. on the faces of folk in my audience, so I'm trying to get better at deciphering facial expressions that aren't that.
Excellent skill right there.
Anyway, you're annoying, and I also like you. And I appreciate your, well, let's just call it what it is, friendship. So I'm wondering if you'd like to officially call yourself my friend.
Oh, I love that. Let's do it.
Do it we shall. The friendship, I mean, nothing else. Oh, nothing more. I mean, dear Barbara, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You and me against linoleum, Cherub. Ha!
Yay, I have a lot more charm. Hey! Come back here. You and him are supposed to get together. Alright, hamper time.
Harper and Dirk are, once again, arguing loudly. This time, however, they stop as soon as they see you walk up.
You!
Hi.
You!
Hi.
Tell Durkee he's wrong.
Oh dear, no.
Tell Harper she's wrong!
Oh. That's why y'all got nice.
How am I wrong?
You've created another reality in your head where I'm gangbanging hangers and about half the objects in this fucking house!
Yeah, there's something with the voice of Johnny. And it might be because it's just Bash. I believe there's a route where we can see Dirk clean. But I don't also want to force him to be clean. I will say though, Johnny yelling.
That is reality. I just choose to forgive you because I love you so much, and you repay me by cheating on me and calling me crazy. He thinks I'm the wrong one here, when all I've ever done is love him.
Yes, it does make me feel things, because I'm used to soft-spoken and only rarely, like, hard-voiced Johnny who plays Vash. And suddenly there's this, and I'm like,
That isn't love!
Because I think Vash only gets like this, and it's also the character design doing things to me. Yeah.
Tell him.
Tell her.
It's just how aggressive he is, combined with the voice. Harper, you're wrong.
Harper bursts into tears, running out of the room with a sobbing wail.
I did not hesitate.
Dirk grins at first, but after a few moments he begins to look uneasy.
I thought it would feel good to win, but... Shit. Wait up, Harper, don't go!
He runs after her, his distress increasing as he goes.
Yeah. I actually haven't watched Devil May Cry yet. Like the anime at least, and I really should. Come on, that's not all we get. Disappointing. Alright. I have 3 more people to talk to tonight. I know one of them needs to be Bobby. And then I need to talk to other things. How many friends do I have actually right now? Oh. Yeah, that's still the friend icon. Oh wait, he has 17 different forms. Alright. Let's see if we can find another Dorian. Let's do the sliding door. Cause there's these doors in here.
You've made some good friends inside here. I respect the hustle. In my view, friendship is all about good boundaries. Right in between the dizzying heights of love and the minefield of hatred. You've caught me at a strange time. There are normally clothes in here, but they're currently tied up in the laundry room.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
I have very little of interest to speak of otherwise.
I feel like sometimes I do the wrong things for Dorian, but I'm also somebody who kind of sees the fact that he's bandoing at friendship and don't want to push it farther, even though I would happily like farther with him. Alright, 2 more things. Oh, no, Bobby's in here. We could also ignore Bobby and do other things. Yeah, we could do the trash can. I think his name is Cam or something?
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage.
Why are you eating a rotten apple, my friend?
This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Huh? What?
Yeah, Cam. Hey man, what's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Ah, yeah, good point.
Yeah, I make those from time to time. Try not to look so shocked. Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
I do this every day, dude. What'd you bring?
Well, let me check.
I'll just wait.
Got a clementine peel. How about half of this day old burrito burrito? I'll give you the burrito.
Sauce packet or no?
I got the sauce packet.
Score. What kind of sauce?
The spicy kind.
Bring it on. Day old Pinto Fiesta, let's go. Nice haul. I'll take it.
Great. Enjoy.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here.
Yeah, we gonna talk or hang out or something?
Wasn't planning on it.
So then now what?
Now you go. Go. Be free.
I am free. I am free to be here.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
But you're hot. Yeah, we got one more. Sorry, Dorian. Bye-bye.
For the last time, I don't have games on my computer.
Who the fuck are you? Who are you? You're the work logo.
I can literally see a game right there on the desktop.
Well, that's for me, not you. I work hard. I deserve a little self-care.
No, that's not the computer. I'll show you tomorrow in this game what the computer looks like.
Mama needs to play a little arachnid old maid every now and then to soothe her nerves.
Hey, I got nerves that need soothing too.
From what? Pretending to run a criminal empire?
I'm not pretending. This is legitimate.
Sure, kid, sure. Oh, look, your friend is here.
Leave us alone. We got business to talk.
Sure, business.
Well, look who made it. Welcome to the potential future home of the Pin family's crime paradise.
The office? My office.
Open your mind, baby. Criminal enterprises are way more than a guy in a trench coat selling you stuff in an alley. Any real mafioso's got an accountant and an office and a whatnot. Can't you see it now? Right there, on the desk, on a big shiny plate. Robert Bobby Pin. Legitimate business pin.
Is your name Robert? I feel like the legitimate part is gonna have people asking questions.
What? But the point of that is so they don't have to ask questions. Am I a business pin? Yes. Is that business legitimate? Also yes. It's real simple, baby. But alright, if the nameplate ain't selling you on the vision, check this out.
Oh, Bobby's a they, so alright.
I call it funny money, honey. So we tell people I'm a finance pin. My scam HQ, the office, really sells people on the whole thing. I make a bunch of fake degrees and licenses and all that. They bring me the money. I take it. Then we tell them that I invested it, and it's totally making a bunch of money, and they just gotta be patient. Meanwhile, we get some more suckers, take their money, and give it to the old suckers. We just keep finding new suckers to keep the scam going. It can't fail.
No, it's called a Ponzi scheme, and they don't usually end well.
What? You're telling me someone else has done this extremely brilliant and original scam already? That's impossible. There's no way.
Look it up sometime. You'll see.
No. A busy and successful gangster like myself doesn't have time for research.
I think research is what you're missing.
That's nerd shit. And time's money.
Yeah, but research helps you gain money.
Seems like the office just ain't gonna be the place for us. But hey, that's okay, baby. A gangster like me is flexible. So here's your hint for our next potential location. Darkness. Scary. Spiders. Get out, baby!
So that might be down here. That could also be somewhere else, though. It's dark, but there's no spiders. Maybe it's the attic then. Oh, we gotta talk to the things in the attic. We've been sitting around the main house far too long. Oh, I could probably ask the attic door now that he's open. Alright, let's see. Dorian.
Like a bouncer finally granting you entry to the most exclusive club, Dorian finally steps aside to allow you in.
Welcome to the attic. There are an awful lot of weirdos in this particular room.
Tell me about the weirdos.
There's the plastic plant who wants to be real, a ventilation system who doesn't want to be seen, and all your memories.
Tell me about my memories.
Lady Memoria reigns over all of us up here, a very capable ruler. I would think of her as a despot, if only for the fact that she wants to be gone from here immediately. Try to get her out of this place, would you? What can I do for you?
Tell me about the plant.
Trissy's a dear, a true delight. You can find her by the window trying to gain some sunlight. Pity that won't work. What can I do for you?
Tell me about the ventilation system.
Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado. He's a shy one. He resides up here, but you can find him through the grates all round the house. If you wish to get on his good side, I'd recommend the grates first. What can I do for you?
Okay, I've heard of what I needed.
Enjoy the nutters.
So... there's festive stuff. There's a bunch of cardboard boxes. Here's the vent system. Sorry, I have an itch. Where's the plant? More cardboard boxes. The safe. Okay, there's where Bobby is. I don't see the plant. Where did she go? Oh, there's the plant. You're nowhere near the window. So, I kind of want to do the safe, but the safe is also, an interesting subject. There's also Tony. We can still talk to him. Oh, we need to talk to the hamper again. Let's go talk to Dirk. Hey, Dirk.
There's no yelling when you enter the laundry room today, but the tension is the thickest it's ever been. Harper and Dirk stand facing away from each other, neither speaking to the other. They perk up when they see you. It seems your little discussion the other day hasn't affected your relationship with them.
No matter what I say, no matter what I do, I can't get Durkee to see how much he hurts me.
Harper will never evaluate her behavior, ever. So, we need an outsider's perspective.
Lovely.
You're good with this stuff, right?
Apparently.
Just tell us what to do.
I'm at my fucking wit's end. I'll take it. I just feel paralyzed when I think of leaving or staying.
I don't want Durkee to leave ever, but I don't know how to make him understand my feelings.
Please, just tell us what to do. I'm over this.
You two are toxic. Make a clean break.
Toxic?
Come on, Harper. We both know it's true. Remember how it was for you with Chappie? You guys never fought like we do.
Oh, yeah, but...
I saw everything back then. It was easy for you two.
Relation takes work, but it shouldn't be this hard. You two are making yourselves and everyone around you miserable.
I guess we are.
I can cop to that.
I just don't even know what life looks like without you anymore.
Remember how it was before me? You can have that again. You can find someone to love you like Chappie did.
How can I? I don't know what's out there. You made me sad a lot, but you know me, and I know you. I don't want to start over.
Maybe start with therapy first.
Maybe. I'm just so scared to lose Sturkey the way I lost Chappie. I just wanted to hold on to him.
Hey, Harper is scared of abandonment, has abandonment issues, and is displaying that in a very, toxic way. The best thing for her is to get her to understand those feelings first, before she starts jumping into a romantic life. Dirk just wants to be out of an abusive relationship and stop being yelled at. He does really like Harper, but also is scared about staying with her at the same time leaving her.
You never trusted me, even in the beginning. It took one wash cycle for you to freak out at me. I didn't even know what to do with it. So I just hid from you. And it made it all worse.
Both of you would benefit from therapy to figure out how you ended up here.
That's fine with me. I know how I got here, but I don't really know what to do to never go there again. But I guess we can all agree this isn't good.
He sighs. Harper looks as if she might cry, but she manages to hold off.
Is this the end, then?
Think so, yeah.
Harper holds her arms out, and though Dirk hesitates for a moment, he walks over to envelop her in a tender hug.
I'll miss you, Dirkie.
Don't miss me, Harper. Just take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah. You too.
They linger for a few moments, and then they part slowly, both turning to look at you.
I'm not the therapist.
Hey, thanks for everything.
We were so deep into this, we couldn't confront the truth on our own.
I needed someone else to tell me it's okay to let go. I'm scared too, but I'm gonna go see Washford and Drysdale. I, wish you well, Harper. I really do.
You too, Dirkie. Dirk.
Dirk gives each of you a nod, and then he walks off in the direction of the washer and dryer. Harper turns away, a tear sliding down her cheek.
God, I can't look.
She turns to you instead, with a warmth in her eyes.
You know, you've really been there for me. Now that Dirk's gone, I never realized just how weighed down he made me feel. But you come and go on your own all the time. And no matter how much Dirk and I screamed at you, you kept coming back.
If I fear that was not for you.
Maybe it's not that I have a trust issue. It's that Dirk couldn't be trusted.
No, you definitely have a trust issue.
She rolls her eyes at you.
Alright, fine. I'll see someone about it. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about you and me. I've only known you a short while now, but you remind me of Chappie. With Chappie, it was right immediately, and you... It's just been so easy with you. You've seen me at my worst, and you keep coming back.
Again, not for you.
I know it's a little fast, but I believe that when you know, you know. Please, tell me you'll stick around. I want to be with you.
Why don't we just be friends?
Huh. Friends. You know, I'm not even sure if I have any friends these days.
Take it back.
I went from dating Chappie to dating Dirk, and I spent all my time with them. I'm not really good at being single. Maybe with you I can just practice being friends with someone without dating them.
Harper reaches out for a hug.
Oh yeah, first friendship hug.
Harper wraps her arms around you, closing her eyes and breathing in a little.
Friends. Wait here.
Harper doesn't even bother waiting for your response. She just leaves. Time passes unbelievably. Just as you're beginning to contemplate leaving, Harper comes bounding back in.
Look at this!
She turns to show you her lower back, showing off a very bright and shiny tattoo. Judging by the redness of her skin, and the fact that you've never seen it before, it's pretty clear that it's brand new.
Harper!
Harper beams at you.
It's a tattoo! To celebrate our new extremely normal, no lovey feelings relationship. Rebel did it for me. They're great at it.
She hands you a small piece of paper.
Here, so you can get your matching one.
Thanks.
Harper's smile only grows brighter.
Now everyone around the house will know you and I are best besties. Don't take too long now, all right? Everyone needs to know how tight we are. I'll make sure to remind you. Friends like us should stick together forever.
I have cleaned my hands of that. I now believe Dirk is upstairs. Maybe. What? Let's go up to the attic. Let's look at that stuff. Oh yeah! Look, the clothes! Can I talk to the clothes? Or is that... I can!
An oddly familiar face greets you when you open your closet. Strange. You could have sworn you've met before, but you're also certain you've never seen this guy in your life.
What's that look for? This how you greet everybody?
And, let's just say Clarence has a bit more of Vash's, flirty tone. You look just like Dirk.
Duh. It's me, Clarence. You met me as Dirk. This is the version of me that Harper was so opposed to. She just couldn't stand that I was hotter than her like this.
He gestures to the closet around him.
The Hanks live here, but we're certainly not an item.
So, you were telling the truth?
Mostly. Harper was right about one thing. I did have another in my heart. She's just wrong about who it was.
Clarence puts his hands together, inserting them into the middle of your hanging clothes and pulling them apart suddenly, clearing the way for you to see the back of the closet.
Let me introduce...
Wait expectedly.
Feast your eyes on the finest, the sexiest, the cleanest Batman Dakimakura in existence.
Wow.
Also known as a body pillow, if you're a fucking peasant.
How the hell? I've never seen this in my closet.
Don't ask me.
Clarence gives you a warm smile.
It's been so hard getting any alone time, but you freed me from Harper's hamper. Bats and I are real grateful. We don't offer this to just anyone. But how'd you like to be our third?
I think we should just be friends.
Friends? I mean, I guess I could use another friend. You can tell me what Harper's up to so Bats and I don't have to speculate. Keep an eye on her, all right? And hey. Glad to have you here, even if we're not dating. I know you'll never do me dirty.
I actually wonder a little if, that counts, Dirk. There's Cam. Chance Maggie, Betty, Dinah, Hicks, Washer, Harper, Clarence, Conjure. Is Dirk a completely different person? No, he's taken over the person that was there before. I want to do the dresser again.
Oh my stars, I've been waiting for you.
Hi. Oh. Yo. Maybe I should have done that. I'm just gonna walk away. I knew it did something. And like it's a secret thing you can find, but that's just uncanny. Who do I want to talk to now? I have one last person. You know, I'll talk to you.
A flowering beauty waves at you, her radiant smile inviting you closer. Abundant plastic foliage frames her pretty face, and a little inanimate hummingbird rests on her shoulder. She looks rather like a fairy tale princess, and the delicate way she carries herself does nothing to belie that impression.
Oh my gosh, hi! I'm Prissy. You probably already know that. It's polite to introduce yourself, though. So hi! This is so funny that you're standing there.
Funny huh or funny weird?
Wow. Nobody has ever asked me that question before. I guess, yeah, it's a little of both. Because I was sitting here, imagining how wonderful and helpful it would be if someone was suddenly standing there, like exactly where you are. And then boom, here you are, like magic.
So my mere presence is the answer to our prayer. Sweet.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean kind of. You're definitely great. Probably. But in my imagination, the person standing where you're standing also did stuff.
That makes more sense. What kind of stuff?
I need you, please, to flirtalize me.
Sorry? Sorry, you what?
I get your confusion. It's totally understandable. Here's the thing. I am a plant. Yes.
You look like plant-like, yes.
Plant-like? I mean, what that isn't a plant looks plant-like. I suppose paintings of plants look plant-like, or those big plastic hanging privacy curtains that are supposed to look like walls of ferns, that's plant-like. Oh no. Are you, actually, now that I've asked, I take it back, because I don't want you to answer that. I already know the answer, and I don't like it very much. Just in case you hadn't already deduced this, I am made of plastic.
You know.
I know. It is the great, confusing injustice of my young life. But, even saying that word. Plastic. Ugh. Anyway, I am made of plastic. I would really rather not be made of plastic. I would rather be a real plant. I want to grow. I want to reach for the sun. And I want to feel the photosynthesis in my leaves. Right now, I mostly feel dust in that Labreeze, your room is clean now, smell good spray. Which doesn't actually smell that great, if I'm being honest.
I know, it's so perfumey.
So perfumey! You spray it and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, why am I in a perfume store? Which doesn't mean that perfume stores can't also be clean. I'm sure they can.
Cool. I feel like we've gotten off track here.
Oh my gosh, we have. We started talking about... Wait, what were we talking about? Doesn't matter. I'm pretty easy to distract, as you might have noticed. Let's get back to the flirtalizer. This is really important. The Flirtalizer is the result of months of dedicated study on my part to find a substance that will, drumroll please, make me real.
Prissy presents you with a green jug, covered in pictures of flowers aggressively mugging for the camera. This is about what you expected from something called Flirtalizer.
Real. Real life plant?
Really, really. Cells, leaves, the whole 9 yards. I have done so much research. I can't even tell you. And this is the answer. The gold standard for making plastic into chlorophyll. I just need you to give me a good dousing right at the roots and then stand back and watch the magic.
No way. Really, that is very cool and exciting.
That's exactly what I said when I discovered it. I mean, those exact words. We're so in sync. This is awesome. So you'll do it. Flirtalize me?
Of course I will.
Yes! Oh my gosh! This is the most exciting day ever! I'm ready. So it says on the directions.
Prissy reads off the back of the container of Flirtalizer.
Douse liberally and with abandon, no such thing as too much. Couple each dose with a body wiggle or the recitation of a favorite herb for added potency.
Oh, a spell. Perfect.
I know. I love the honoring of all these magical elements. So excited. Douse me.
Douse liberally and wiggle.
You spray Prissy from head to toe with the Flirtalizer, punctuating each spray with a wiggle of your backside.
Ooh, I think I feel it working. There's this really strong tingly sensation.
You take a moment to inspect Prissy. She looks a bit shinier, but otherwise the same as before.
Do I look different? I don't feel different. I mean, I feel wetter, but that's probably just from all the dousing. What do you think? Do you see anything?
Honestly, no.
Oh. Well, shoot. This was a result of a lot of research and a lot of investment. Like, heart investment. But it's okay, because it was also my first real attempt, and all great endeavors have failure before they have success. So I'll try again. Hey, would you be willing to help me again? If I need it?
Totally, you're fun.
Thanks. I am fun. Well, I better go dry off. Don't want to risk mold and mildew.
But, what to talk to now? Maybe we should stick to a room. Might be easier if we do that. We did those two, we have those. Got the Hanks, we got what's in here. We can also turn it on and off water. We can also do the fire alarm, if I remember correctly. But I think we need a better place to get the fire alarm. Oh, I remember what that is. Okay. Do we want to go find... I know where a couple of people from Critical Role are, and we can go find each one of them today. If we want. Just to at least get, like, the layout of people. I also know where Marinette is, and we can go find her. Actually, I might be able to do all of them in one day. It's up to you guys, because I really don't know where to go next. I'm kind of lost. actually save? Alright, new save done. I see 5 people watching, but I don't really see anything different. It's also kind of late, actually. I might stop here. Yeah, let's stop here. Only because I'm eepy. Let's go raid. I think Daily's live. Yep, Daily is live. Eepy. No, I think they're just ending.